So you're gonna look for the distortion between left and right side. Looks like the right one's lower and the left one's higher. This one's actually moved forward. If I go over here to the SI joints, the sacroiliac joints, you can see the distance, they're not level. Pelvis line is not level. The mass on the left side versus the mass on the right side. You can see the low back mass is much bigger on the left than it is the right. The hip has been pinned, or the thigh has been pinned on this side. It was a traumatic injury. Right side is running a full 1/2 inch short on the femur length. So if I come across the top of the ilium or the obliques attach, it gets really tender right along this line. And that's right there. That gets really tender. I come over on the left side, I don't have that same tenderness anywhere along that, but if I come into L3, L4, he's not real happy on that group. He feels this whole facet area on that. L3, L4, no big deal on the right, but I come up under the dorsal lumbar, and then it gets all jumpy again. So this gets jumped, so it's a crisscross. Right is right, left is left, until you get to about this section. Then the right side shifts over to the left side shifts this way. So with the distortion this way, the longer he stands there, you can see how much tighter it's getting. Look at the difference in the distortion. And firmness is much tighter as he's been standing there just a couple of minutes. So this is why he needs a heel lift on the right side all the time. Much flatter on this side compared to here. You see how it's starting to bulge. Now the level of the pelvis will change. And as he's standing there, this should start to get more tender. Yeah, it is. It's really tender now because all the body's shifting. So all the weight's being carried on this side. This is doing all the work. So what I want you to do is raise your right arm up overhead. No change. You're not going to see a big dramatic change. You see where the right pulls into here and it crosses over. Drop it. Lift this arm up. And that should look like it flattens out. Look how much mass there is here on the low back. Right here. So that'll come down. All right, let me have your belly.